Hello everyone, I'm very happy to discuss this week's theme with you guys. Regarding the topic business and financial crisis, it's well known that in a business environment dominated by capitalism, a financial crisis may lurk in any corner of economic transactions. Moreover, under the impact of multiple intersections, such as the climate crisis and globalization trends, how to deal with business and financial crisis has become an important and challenging topic. Financial issues in the contemporary economic system are hidden in the shadows, not only affecting people's daily lives, but may also have a distributive and far-reaching impact on the global economic landscape. Although we may not have experienced that era, I believe everyone had heard of the 2008 financial crisis. The inflated real estate economy has triggered a liquidity crisis, and even capital injections from multiple banks cannot prevent the outbreak of this financial crisis. These actions have so far still dealt a heaven blow to the British and American economic markets that dominate neoliberal ideas. Its serious influence continues even today, more than 10 years later. On the one hand, old wounds have not yet been healed, and other global crises are facing us, such as pandemics or the climate crisis. On the other hand, without stimulation from external factors, the business environment of enterprises falls into a suicidal cycle based on such a changing and crisis era background. The discussion of business and financial crisis is not only a wise way to protect yourself, but also an advanced preparation for a possible business crisis. Therefore, the presentation raises two questions that business and financial crisis want to discuss. First, why the continuous progress of science and technology has exacerbate the economic inequality of capitalism. Second, why are most countries prone to class conflicts when they experience economic growth? The following presentations discuss these two topics in depth. When we talk about business and financial crisis, it is inevitable to combine them with other fields based on the economic, education, politics, science and technology, and other fields that can achieve a higher level of development. So we are not only talking about numbers and monies, but also about the future and livelihood of human society. We can look at the environment we live in. Technology is changing everything around us. People's lives have become more focused on efficiency. And energy is being utilized to maximum extent. As production efficiency improves and resources are fully utilized, it stands to reason that resource consumption should become less, and the use of non-renewable resources should also be reduced. However, the fact is that non-renewable energy sources such as oil and coal are exploited to a greater extent for commercial transactions in order to seek greater profits. This is also the reason why I asked the first why question. Capitalism seems to be falling into some progress trap under the conditions of scientific and technological progress, which has led to the increase of economic inequality in society. Thus, thus creating hidden dangers that may trigger business and financial crises. First of all, the premise of technological progress as worthy of recognition. What is worthy of reflection is that technological progress is only aimed at capital gains. There is no doubt that scientific and technological innovation, mainly for commercial purpose, is the current mainstream idea, and the consequences of this can only intensify the plunder of resources. In this case, we only hope that in the process of profit-oriented technological progress, business decisions can add social responsibility considerations. The second is that the development of new technologies may exacerbate the unequal distribution of wealth and income, and stability and mutual insurance are standard considerations in normal times. This means that the turbulent social and economic environment must be addressed. The cause of financial crisis is not single but formed under a backlog of pressure from multiple parties. On the one hand, new technologies reduce the cost of production. When capital flows to the upper end, the output at the lower end will naturally be reduced, and the economic gap between different classes will widen. On the other hand, the widespread adoption of technology while creating new jobs leads to the substantial replacement of labor, posing challenges of unemployment and income reduction for workers. In this light, technology progress driven by profit motives while bringing convenience to our lives also lays the groundwork for business and financial crisis. After discussing the possible crises brought about the progress trap, let's explore why the environment of overall economic growth is prone to the outbreak of class conflicts. In people's general understanding, the financial crisis is a disaster and has strong destructive effects on the economy. However, since some people regard it as a challenge, others naturally regard it as an opportunity. But after something hits the bottom, it can only have one of two outcomes. Either it falls to pieces, or it rebounds and soars into the sky. During a financial crisis, the spread of negative news will increase economic uncertainty, thereby reducing expectations for the future economy. Increased economic uncertainty may have an impact on the economy by reducing employment, investment, and production. The reality is that most of the negative impacts caused by economic uncertainty are borne by the middle class and the proletariat, and the likely result is that people have to take on large amounts of debt. The impact on capital is only the redistribution among the rich. This distribution leads to the continuous upward accumulation of capital, which means that the rich are getting richer. Let's go back to the question we raised at the beginning about why, even though economic growth has been achieved after financial crisis, conflicts between classes are more likely to break out. One of the reasons is the misaligned relationship between the bearers of responsibility and actual beneficiaries of capital. In addition, the unequal relationship between production and income may also cause conflicts. The capital market emphasized the neoliberalism by neoliberalism requires that everything be profit-oriented and attach importance to the principle of shareholder supremacy. If the capital market is compared to if the capital market is compared to a human being, then the correct way is to achieve a balance between the upper and lower body. Although capital seems to getting fatter like people, it is just the head is getting bigger, and the final result will only be the collapse of the stable order. The above is my discussion of two wide questions about business and financial crisis. Business and financial crisis may seem far away from us, but in fact, they are closely related to each of our lives. Just like the butterfly in the Pacific flapping its wings, it can form a hurricane thousands of miles away. In the face of business and financial crisis, we need to take proactive measures and find solutions based on stable social order. Thank you.